Hi, this is Who Cares, and here's my review of Pixar's Turning Red. And yeah, before I get right into it and answer the question about, it is a Pixar classic, I want to tell you what I thought of it before all that. I'll tell you what the quick plot is, basically. The story is about this girl who's got a bond with her mum, but the thing is, she started to change, interest all that stuff, and she's afraid to tell her mum, but she kept it in all along, and then one day she become a web panda, and then she finds out that it's a case, or not a case, but it's like a family history thing where at a certain age it gets into a panda, but the only way to show it is to show with your emotions. And basically the whole plot is here to show his emotions and living as a young teenage girl, basically. So, what I like about this movie, we can start with the animation. Now, it is animation on the level with Soul. No, it's not. It's not on the level Soul. But it's still a very unique animation style. Just think of Studio Ghibli and Pixar collaborating on a movie. That's what vibes I got from this. Because you got the eye work, the tear works, and there's some shots you notice like Studio Ghibli films do. Again, I'm not saying it's on, what I mean? It's two different art styles, I know. But what I'm saying is feel like it's a mix of the two, you know what I mean? With, the facial expressions, with the body movement and the backgrounds. So, yeah, the animation, it's on show as well, it's not. But it's still very unique, and especially for Pixar, you know what I mean? Because look at last year with Luca, that art style is completely different than it normally is, and it's done it again with this one. It is completely different, and again, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That is a good thing from a studio. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the animation is top notch to me. I think it's fantastic. And another thing too, there's a lot of good messages in this too. And yeah, there's, like, for example, it teaches young girls about period anniversary. I know there's a joke about that in the beginning of the film, but if you look at closely, it is like, again, I can't judge myself as a male, obviously, but if you don't know research, it is a hard time for girls, you know what I mean, with pains and, it affects their emotions, and again, you would if you're pouring out blood, you know what I mean, so, yeah. And again, I'm not saying it doesn't go that detail, but the thing is, it goes detail with the emotions changing, and, basically, it's about emotions, and that's what the main message of this film is. And also, another message is about, learning from trauma. Because again, I don't want to ruin the film for anyone, but obviously the mum got trauma, and she's become dead overprotective of her daughter, or being strict basically to his daughter. And basically, she done what her mum done basically, without her knowing. Which I thought, okay, that's no good thing in it too, in a way. And the thing is, another thing it teaches about is about changing. And if you got a kid yourself, you got to realise one day your kid is going to change, and you need to let them change. You can't bulb them for the rest of their lives. And I think this film shows it very well. And it is a very good, it's a very good family film. And the reason why I love Pixar so much is most of the film, 99% of the films, and there's only one odd one with, Cars 2, you know what I mean? That is a perfect family film. I know people will say, what do you mean, what is a perfect family film? To me, a family film is, if you're a little kid, you can still watch this, over the top adventure, with clothes or that. But at the same time, that you're adult or you're older, that you watching these, movies, you see messages in them, you see the meaning of these films, and that's what, to me, what a family film should be. And again, I'm not saying you don't have to make like the lazy ones, like Sing 2. Again, I'm not saying Sing 2 is okay, but be honest, yeah, there's not much there. And the same with all the Unanation films, most of them, the problem I got is it's the films. Again, that's okay one for a while, but the thing is, if you're watching these films as a family, you want everyone invested, and I think Pixar are the masters of this. And yeah, I want to make a future video about Pixar in depth in the future, but that's for another time. But for this film, yeah, it's fantastic. What I can't say much about it more. Oh yeah, the other thing. Before this, one more thing. The song of this boy band. Yeah, the boy band is like a cheesy mix of boy bands back in 2000 or late 90s. But the thing is, the song it made, I gotta admit, it is catchy. It's in my head, you know what I mean? So, yeah, the song is good too. The characters are fantastic, from the main character to his friends to even the parents. Like, even the dad, you don't have much screen time, but you do actually like him, you know what I mean? There's a couple of again, he's not in that much, but then you see him, he is a good dad in a way. So we'll get to my final thoughts. So here's my final thoughts. To answer that question about this movie, this Pixar movie is a Pixar classic. Yes, is. And basically, like I said, the anime is fantastic. The messages of, basically you're growing up, your body's changing, like, periods or, what we call it, hormones, puberty, you know what I mean? It's a well-known message for that. Yeah, I know it focuses on the girl side more, but be honest, yeah, it don't have much kids films that address that, so basically, it's about fucking time, you know what I mean? It's about time it got that. And be honest, boys can still watch this film too, so again, like I said, it's not it don't heavily show the prayer thing, it don't, but it's like a so sad up thing, you know what I mean? That's what I mean. So boys can still watch it and feel comfortable watching it, so there's no that stuff in it. But like I said, it is a good force out in girls, growing up, go to puberty, go to pay, you know what I mean? Starting periods, you know what I mean? Again, it's not heavily involved, but like I said, it's so sad on it, you know what I mean? Which is a good thing. Like I said, young girls need stuff like this, and I think this one of those films can help young girls too. Yeah, boys can still watch this too, but like I say, it is a well done family film. The story is good. Now, is the best Pixar movie of all time? No, but like I said, it is a very good film. I know the downside I got to this is, and again, the same with Luca last year, why is this not on the theatre? And again, I get it, streaming is the future, but why can't we don't done it and cancel in the UK, at least for 2 months in the theatre, and then at least on Disney+? Because I think theatre still need to be alive, because why is it about theatre always? You need theatre. Theatre is very important, cinema is very important, and I think people need it's an experience. Yeah, you can watch it on streaming, or you can get on a physical copy, but it's not the same feeling of going to the pictures, watching on a big screen, watching an epic story or any type of story, while with all the people around you, share your reactions with them, you know what I mean? Have different opinions on the film. Yeah, I know you still can't have that with streaming with social media, but it's not the same. And I think this film should be on the theatre. And I think I can see, we Paul say that Pixar are getting peed off, which I can see them being peed off now, because this is their third film got released on DC+. And again, you understand with Soul because of the pandemic, fine. and maybe with Luke at the same time. You got like Black Widow was paying 20 quid on Steam at the same time on Pissers, and the same with Mulan. So you questioned it then, and now this happened. Yeah, it is quite insult, and again, it's not like a small studio. It's Pixar. You know what I mean? It is a fantastic studio, make fantastic films, and be honest, yeah, I can see why not releasing this month, because what a competition. Yeah, you got the Batman out this week, but again, in the UK that's 15, and in America it's like PG-13, and there's still room for family movies. The only family cartoon or family movies out is Sing 2, and that's in the UK, and beyond it, yeah. Again, I'm not showing it up, but I think Turning Red will, probably smash that film by a mile. You go by the story, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So, my final score, it's 9 out of 10. It's a must watch, seriously. Watch this film. So, yeah. Leave your comments of what you like this film. Do you like it or do you hate it? Again, people got different tastes and styles of, films they like. So, if you like this, give a reason why you like it. Or, again, if you hate it, again, same thing again, give you a reason. And if you liked it, if you leave a like, and if you want to see more reviews in the future, subscribe, So, this has been a break. Who cares? See you on the next one.